Hello everybody, you can call me Hutch, and today I'm going to be talking about a theory that I think is so fabulous, I don't think anything can really compare. Now this theory may or may not be right, it could be wrong. This is obviously not financial advice. I'm not invested in any of these things. I have nothing to gain from this. This is purely for educational purposes. So this theory relates to, if you are in a jurisdiction where you can trade these things and you're interested in it, how you can get fabulously wealthy with this theme, okay? And I think it's a huge theme, right? If everyone knows what's going on in this channel, I'm talking about BRCs, I'm talking about stacks, I'm talking about the Bitcoin ecosystem. Okay, this ordinals movement or NFT movement on Bitcoin is actually crazy because everything seems to be relating back to one thing, and I'll reveal that at the end of this video, so please watch. Let's exit the music and talk about this theory, okay? But first, I have to give you some context, okay? So let's dive on in. Okay, Coinbase's petition for formal crypto rulemaking from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission was denied. Okay, so you can go read all these headlines. It's true. They're denying it. They're saying crypto has the same rules as securities. You need full disclosure. That's the most important thing I want you to take from this. They're super interested in full disclosure, okay? Now, I made this tweet, I believe a few days ago now. I said BRC20 is fair. Everyone had a chance. It's supposed to be has a chance. This is the way the world should be. Gatekeepers are shaking in their boots, okay? Now, this guy, he's huge in the ordinals movement. He is basically saying the same thing here, right? Let's take a moment to thank these guys, the creators. Without their selfless decisions, Bitcoin would have not the free mint culture that it does today. They gave us billions of dollars. Okay, so what this means is what I'm saying about that accredited investor, right? You don't need to have millions of dollars to get in early on these projects like you do in traditional finance, right? You don't need to prove to anybody that you're not going to lose your money. You're not going to make a mistake. You don't understand what you're doing, right? That's sort of gatekeeping. Now, you can have your own opinion on that, whether that's good regulation. I'm not trying to qualify that. Congress writes our laws. I'm not trying to argue with the merits of that in this video. All I'm trying to say is there's two systems that exist right now. You have the free mint system under Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and you have the traditional finance where most people are left out early on. You only get access when it hits public markets, and these huge entities tend to dump on the public, right? Okay, so that's part of what I'm going to be talking about and how it relates to the metaverse. So now I want to talk about the metaverse, and the metaverse that I'm talking about, and we'll go back to the main screen for this here, is this. Okay, it's on my watch. Okay, it's one of the most popular collections on Magic Eden, and it's called Bitmaps. Okay, if you don't know what Bitmaps are, they're basically visual representations of a Bitcoin block, right? And they become very popular, right? These singular type structures become very popular versus these chaotic ones, right? Regardless, the market cap has gone absolutely bazooka, okay, for an NFT collection. I think it's becoming the most popular metaverse in crypto, okay? More so than Ethereum type of things. Now, why is this all important, right? I'm gonna bring it full circle throughout this video, okay? So please follow along, okay? There's two tokens that came out under BRC20 standard called EVLV and ECH. They're absolute monsters, I write here, okay? Now, I've been talking about EVLV since it was about a cent, okay? Connor, shout out to Connor on Chain. He brought it to my attention here, right? I've been talking about the BRC thing for a few days, right? I brought it up in a video 4 days ago, okay? Basically, what it is this is a game that's using bitmaps and you import your bitmap and you create a world, right? You can go through this video and kind of look at it. I don't know if I have more here. There's a good visual representation. Okay. Now, I've seen this done in Fortnite as well, okay? And that's one of the biggest games in the world. So a few days ago when I made that video and been talking about it, it was at a cent. And now we're almost up to 7 cents. Okay, so that's a 700x within days. Okay, related to the Bitcoin ecosystem. I mean, to the Bitmap ecosystem. Right? This guy created it. Go check him out. I'm so Solano Chris or whatever. Okay, then you have this guy. He created ECH, and this is the ticker symbol. It's not money sign ECH. The ticker is money sign ECH. Okay, and he's basically trying to carve out matrices within a bitmap and do stuff within it. Now I have to do a little more deep diving into it. I'm not going to give much information to you on it, but it's utilizing Bitmap. Okay, now if you look at the price of this one over the last couple of days, parabolic, right? Along with EVLV, Evolve, along with Bitmaps, everything. Okay, so Bitmap is kind of like this like flashing star in the sky, right? Kind of like guiding people. Like everyone, this is the metaverse. Okay, this guy is doing something with gaming in the metaverse in Bitmaps. Okay, and he is airdropping a token. Okay, now I want to come back to what I was talking about in the beginning, right? At the beginning here, when I was talking about accredited investors and all that. So my theory is this. I think we're going to recreate the world as it should be, as people think it should be, within this metaverse, right? Now, follow me along here, right? We have these bitmaps, and they're like cities, right? As represented here. He's also putting ChatGPT into them, but I digress. I want you to imagine like a Wall Street partition inside of one of these bitmaps where you can look at the team that's involved in issuing a coin or a stock, right? Or a company on the NASDAQ or stock exchange within this metaverse, right? No gatekeepers, no accredited investors, free mints, open mints, airdrops, right? So you're going to have these two kind of worlds, like this TradFi world for which we live and this metaverse for which we feel like the world should be, which is more open and inclusive in my mind, right? Now, this is already happening. Like Amazon is making the world smaller. The internet has made the world smaller. Everybody plays video games with people all over the world, right? But the thing that's not open to everyone is financial tools, right? And Bitcoin gave that message to begin with. Now, what I want, what I think is we're going to recreate the world, right, in this metaverse, investing in BRC20s, a fair financial and open financial system, right, more so than the one for which they envision. Now, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying we're right. I'm saying we should maybe let the market compete for how the world should be. My theory is they like to have access to Wall Street, I'm referring to, access to early investments, right? And we don't get access to those. Again, not debating the merits of that, whether we need protection, whether the legislation is correct or good or whatever. But I want you to look right here, okay? Bitmap, okay? And then I'm going to bring something up here. This is the same guy who's coming up with, using the bitmaps, coming up with another token related to ECH, related to Evolve. And this is, he says, yo, Benny, okay? This is in the TRAC Discord, okay? So this new coin, RPG, this is going to be a tap token, okay? And if you guys remember what I've been talking about, right, here it is again, tap protocol. TRAC holders are going to get airdropped tap. And you know what else TRAC is involved in? Bitmaps. Right? They're indexing for bitmaps. You know who else they're indexing for? Tap. You know who else? They're involved with Ghost to Cash. They're involved in every single part of the metaverse. So if you don't want to pick these gaming coins that I'm talking about related to Bitmap, or these metaverse coins related to Bitmap, right? TRAC is like a mutual fund for all of these, Okay, and I've been saying this since TRAC. I mean, I think I made my first TRAC video back here in October or November in the cents. I think it was like 24 cents my first video. Okay, so that's like way back here. Okay, in October. Now I didn't amalgamate and put all these clues together, but it's coming to me now. Okay, so I'm not like saying invest in TRAC, do whatever you want. But it seems to me that this metaverse, this open and fair financial system, is the theme for this new. I'd be talking about DeFi and how that's going to outperform gaming. And maybe this is just another point that gaming crypto is not the place to be. It's Bitcoin DeFi. It's BRC20s. It's the Stacks ecosystem. It's everything related to Bitcoin. So this is this is my nerd brain theory. The last thing is Pyth. You know, Pyth is with Stacks. It's an indexer, right? But it's no TRAC. TRAC is in the metaverse. Now I could be wrong. This could go to 0. Bitmaps. My theories, they're crazy. Okay, I understand that. But I'm on to something here. You've got to admit that I'm on to something here. Bitmap, Evolve, ECH, RPG, TRAC, they're all related, man. DeFi with TRAC, Stacks, Ghosty Cash, everything. I'll make more videos on all those. But you could call me Hunch. My hunch is radiating from my eyeballs, beaming out like lasers right now. You can call me Hunch. I hope you followed that. Please ask questions, like, and subscribe if you have any concerns or issues, not financial advice. Please consult a financial analyst or whoever else. Bye.